The first thing that you need to do is make sure you read the passage twice. So go ahead and press pause, read it twice, and then unpause it when you're finished. Okay, so thank you for reading it twice. Be sure that you marked it twice. Let's go ahead and highlight the title. What is coronavirus? Let's go ahead and go to the questions. Number 1, it says true or false. Circle T or F. Viruses are about the size of an apple. Well, let's go back in the passage. They said right here that a virus is so tiny we can't even see it. So right here it says viruses are about the size of an apple. We can see an apple, so that is not true. It is false. Germs can make you sick. Well, let's see what the passage has to say. A virus is a type of germ. It can make us sick. Well, right here, it can make us sick is evidence to question number 2. I'm going to go ahead and write question number 1 right here because I didn't do it before. Germs can make you sick. That is true. Viruses all look the same. Right here, it says viruses look different from one another. And then it gives us the little sample right here. So this right here is the answer to question number 3. They all look different. But right here, it says they all look the same. That is not true. That's false. When people get sick, their immune system helps them get better. Okay, the immune system, I remember that being mentioned at the bottom. Viruses make people sick by stopping the human cells from working properly. Your body has an army that fights the virus, though. This is called your immune system. When you get a fever and a cough, that means your immune system is fighting against the virus. When people get sick, their immune system helps them get better. Well, if your immune system is fighting against the virus, it's going to make you feel better because it says rest and drink lots of water and you'll get better soon. So, when people get sick, their immune system helps them get better. I would say that is true. Fill in the blanks. A virus is a type of what? Right here, it tells you that a virus is a type of germ. You need a blank to see a virus. They said right here that scientists can see them in a microscope. So you need a microscope. A virus makes us sick by stopping the human blank from working properly. Viruses make people sick by stopping the human cells from working properly. They said human cells. When you have a blank or a blank, it tells us that your blank is fighting against the virus. When you have a fever and a cough, I think this is it. So we probably can say, let's see. When you have a fever and a cough, That means it tells us that your immune system. Okay, so this was a pretty good one. They didn't use the exact words, but we was able to get it. What are 3 symptoms of the coronavirus? They're asking us for 3. Right here, this middle section says, what is the coronavirus? This virus looks like it's wearing a spiky crown. Corona in Latin means crown, and that's how this virus got its names. The symptoms of coronavirus are fever, 1, cough, 2, and shortness of breath, 3. That's our answer. So we're going to say fever, cough, and shortness of breath. Okay, the second passage that you have to do is called 7 Ways to Stop the Coronavirus. After you read through all of this and you get to the questions, it tells you without looking at the previous page, you have to list 7 ways to help stop the coronavirus. Go ahead and just look at this page right here to fill this information out. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, this is the assignment about prediction. So when you're predicting something, you're just basically guessing what will happen next. And sometimes the title of a book can help you guess what you'll see inside of the book. So we're going to practice looking at titles of books, and then we're going to predict what picture we might see in the book. So that's pretty fun. Let's look at number 1. Benny the Builder. I predict that we will see this little picture in the book because he looks like a builder. He has a hammer right here and a construction worker hat. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. Let's look at number 2. A trip to the moon. Well, this astronaut right here looked like he may be taking a trip to the moon. Number 3. What grows in our garden? A hamburger can't grow in a garden, but tomatoes can. Number 4. Here's another book title. What is a good guess about what you will see inside of the book? How to make folded paper toys. Right here, you can put a variety of answers. As long as it has something to do with paper toys that can be folded, we'll pretty much see it inside of the book. All right, context clues. We're going to read each sentence and work out the meaning of the bolded word using cross-sentence clues. Fill in the circle next to the correct answer. Let's look at the first one. She cut some branches off the apple tree. What does branches mean? Well, small parts of a flowering plant that grow into new plants. Woody parts of a tree or bush that grow out from the trunk. Well, if she cut it off the apple tree, then it'll be part of the tree. So, I choose this one for my answer. A huge flock of geese flew over us, honking loudly. A flock of geese. So that's a group of animals or birds. Yes. Flock of geese, just imagine like a whole bunch of geese together. She wore a plain white dress. To make more beautiful by adding decorations or designs. That wouldn't be plain. Not complicated or not fancy. If something is not fancy, it is considered plain. The mother braided her daughter's hair. what does braided means? Okay, I do know what a braid looks like. Braided means to remove the knots from or smooth with a comb. No, that's not braided. To weave together 3 or more pieces of material or strands of hair. Yes, you are putting pieces together. Let's look at the next page. Let's see. Oh, shoot. When I finish my practice, I put my violin in its case. So they're putting their violin back where it belongs. I'm guessing like a little carrying case. So a container for holding, carrying, or keeping safe. Yes. A pocketbook that is small to hold money and cards. A violin couldn't fit in a pocketbook. Mark fell off his bike and bumped his knee. He bumped his knee. I'm imagining that he hit his knee. Even in movement without trouble, to knock against or hit. Yeah, that word hit is right there. To keep a record of how much you spend. Keep a record of how much you spend. Keep a record. Put into writing. The act of speaking. If you're going to keep a record, you want to keep like proof or something that you write down of how much you spend. So that's going to make the first one the answer. Chocolate is my favorite treat. We all know that a treat is exciting. And is anything considered to be a source of enjoyment?